Okay, John from Lincolnshire again. While I'm filming down here, I thought I'd give you a quick whiz round the garden. I'll probably do this in two halves. I'll do the front and the back. This is going to be a quick film about the back garden because that's an area where we're going to see quite a bit of change hopefully in the next few months. So anyway, without further ado, this is what we've got as far as fruit and etc. We start off with this one. This is a really old Lord Derby. Absolutely wrong. I've spent the last few years trying to reduce the height. I keep taking it down, taking it down, taking it down. Never had any decent apples off it. It's just lots and lots of little apples, but it's an ideal sort of habitat for insects and bugs and bits and bobs. So we'll keep it up as long as we can. And oh, there you go. There's a bird just flown out of it. Guess something must be perhaps nesting in there. What is it? Can we see? Blue tit. Okay, perhaps it's looking for some food. Yeah, pair of blue tits. Okay, no worries. Right, here we go. There's the greenhouse we've just seen where I've just doing the grafting. What we got left? Right, here we go. This one here, that's a James Grieve. The problem I've got where I live at the moment is, as you can see, it's fairly exposed. You know, the big field next door and a dual carriageway on the front. You get a lot of wind blowing in from this sort of general direction, and it has a habit of bending and shaping the trees. Yeah, so where was it? Yeah, so here's a Bramley. Same again, there was some conifers here, and as you can see, it's grown towards the light and all bent this way, so that probably needs a bit of work. I've taken quite a bit out of the height, probably took about 15 foot off the top of it, of unruly growth sort of thing. It's pretty diseased. Not quite sure if it's canker or what it is really. Some bits are cankerous, but some of it might just be sort of old age. So I can show an example of what the sort of thing that's happened. Yeah, like here, you see all the bark just sort of peeling off. If anybody's got any ideas, then please let me know. What I'm probably going to do this year is I'm going to wait until the summer, and those branches that we don't get any leaf off, I'm going to probably lose because they'll be dead. Next we've got another pretty sickly looking thing, which that's a Worcester pearmain. Excellent apples, really do like those. The kids love them, they call them strawberry apples. Same again, it's sort of been a bit windstruck where the predominant growth has all come over sort of this way, but to counter that I've been growing off this branch. As you can see, is going to hopefully form a new branch coming this way, the branch structure, and I'm just tying some of these down to try and get a bit more balance. So in the end we'll probably lose the one that we can see coming off here and give us an upright to there, and then it'll come off like a goblet hopefully. What we've got summer red here. Got the cider shack. There we go, we made cider the other year, where hopefully we're making some more. That's a cherry tree just in a pot. So all these down here is actually, it's a gauge. I'm not particularly sure which one. It's an old one, as you can see, because the tree's all sort of wizened and whatever. But it must be on its own rootstock, because all these other ones we see coming off here, going along this dike edge, are all suckers. So all these suckers are coming off, and they're all the fruit that they produce is all true to form. So quite an old gauge, incredibly sweet. You really have got to battle the wasps though, because they seem to know when it's ready that split second before you do. But hey, we'll try and get that sorted out. Here's a sort of sad and sorry interesting specimen. I had a problem, let's get out of the way of all that. When I first started a couple of years ago, I bought some cyan wood. Here's all the labels down there, and through a freak gust of wind I managed to blow all the labels off 5 pieces of cyan wood, so I didn't know which one was which. So I bought a cheap tree from Aldi's and stuck them all on. So this is what now really a family tree. You see the buds are starting to swell already. The only one I identified last year was this one, which was can't see, I've got it written down anyway. I think it's an Edward Russet, I think. So we've got 5 different varieties on here, so we'll see, hopefully see some strange and odd looking fruit off this year. This whole area here we grew vegetables and mainly potatoes on this side and some beans and bits and bobs, but it was a lot of hard work for not a massive amount of payback, and we haven't really got that enough time to do that. So what we plan on doing is bringing this fence we've got here back to this sort of line to extend the grassed area of the garden to here, so all this will then become grass to give the kids more room to play. But to do that, I've got to move all my 2010 grafts, which is all this lot in here. These are all there's the chickens. These are all various different varieties. There's a lot of Lincolnshire apples in here. I've got some Signwood from Brogdale and went on a bit of a trip to try and get as many Lincolnshire apples as I could. So I've got to move all these apples in the next week, I think. But I've got to move them, I'm not quite sure where. So what I've decided to do, go back around here, I started to put some cordons in. So this here is going to be my first cordon. Just popped the first post in today. So you can see post and wires. It's going to be a cordon here. I'm going to have to put another cordon in about here, probably to have to take this this other Bramley stump out first, which will give me some room to move some of those other stuff. And this area of the garden's going to be soft fruit section. We've got jostaberries, red currant, black currant, gooseberry in here, and then this section here, I'm going to take all these raised beds out because they're all rotten now, and replace with them another section of raised beds and just grow a few things. Lettuce, courgette, tomatoes in the greenhouse, outdoor cucumbers. That's probably about it, I think, and relocate the chickens back around here in the summer. So that's sort of a whistle-stop tour of the back garden. As you can see, pretty overgrown, needs a bit of work now, but hopefully we'll revisit this when I've got the cordons in, all the trees are in bloom or leaf, and we'll be able to see how it's changed. So it could be quite a good vlog of what's going on here. Okay, thank you very much.